Oh, that's one. Goodbye! Yes! This gun's so good, like... That's a neat spot. Goodbye. That was a mess. Alright, what's up? You probably clicked on this video because you suck at getting SMG long shot kills. And you're looking like, how should I do this shit? Don't worry, I'll tell. You gotta remember, when you're doing these long shots that, especially with the SMGs are lower damage than everything else. Like, let me equip the normal M4. This is a completely stock M4. I'll use this as a baseline for like all the other rifles, but if you look at and compare it to all the SMGs, you can see that the SMGs do a lot less damage and have a lot less range than these rifles, just normal assault rifles. So you're going to get outgunned most of the time if you're just gonna use these stock and like you're trying to face to face. Like right now I'm doing the FSS Hurricane long shot challenge, and I'm going to the firing range. It's pretty good. It's pretty good short range. Like look at that. It completely lasers those two dummies, but that dummy over there is 50 meters away. And that's me trying to control the recoil. Obviously, you're not going to be engaging a target 50 meters away with an SMG, but I like being as far as possible from my target just so that that kill will count as a long shot no matter what, because I don't want to waste my time just getting normal kills. Obviously, you want to get a gun done as fast as possible. So I like being as far away as the target, and you need to be consistent too. And the recoil is nice and easy to control, like real up close. But like once you get a little farther, because this dummy right here is 25 meters. Pretty easy to control. But I like being far away, like I said. So to mitigate that, I just max out. I try and max out my recoil control stat as much as possible without hindering my other stats, like my ADS time and my range. So the first thing, the most important thing I think to put on your gun if you're doing these challenges is a muzzle compensator. You can use, people like using the Echoless and the Echoline or whatever variant it is for the SMGs, because it's different for the SMGs and the assault rifles, but people like using those because it increases your range, but honestly they don't boost your stats that well, and I like using these compensators because look how much these improve your recoil control by, and you can tune it even more to control it even more. Personally, I'd go with the Bren Pendulum or the XRK Sandstorm, but that's personal preference. These two are like the highest stat recoil control, but like just by a little. But the Bren Pendulum also handles horizontal recoil in the pros. So I haven't tested it personally between the XRK Sandstorm but the Bren Pendulum, but I think I'm just gonna go for the Bren Pendulum for this one. I'll do some more testing later, but I like to max out my gun kick control. See how oh, it fully maxes out there, so I'll stop right there because it stops gaining any stats past that, and if I go any further it'll take my accuracy down. And then for my recoil stabilization, I like to bump it up the same amount too, about like 30 or 20, just before the handling starts going down so I don't hurt that. And then the next like most important attachment is your underbarrel. There's two ways of going with the underbarrel. If you like having like nice aiming idle stability, what that means is like when you aim down, your gun won't sway as much. So you see how still this is? And if I go to the 50-meter dummy, look how nice and still it is, and like my my crosshair on the dummy, that's really still. If I take that off and go back to just normal stock, and I go in there, I'm just pressing down the ADS button. I'm not doing anything. It sways a lot, and you can miss your shots pretty easily because of that. So you can go with the F-Tac Ripper if you want that nice and steady aim, but personally, I would go for another recoil stat attachment. The VX Pineapple. Shit, I'm losing my voice, dude. Holy shit. The VX Pineapple is good. I think it's the best foregrip. It is the best foregrip in terms of recoil control stat. And I don't really tune it that much because it affects hipfire accuracy, and I don't really care about hipfire accuracy. Neither should you if you're doing the long shot challenge, but the next attachment I think is very important is the lasers. You can go about this the same way as the grip. You can have fast ADS time, or you can squeeze out even more of the recoil control and put on the Grimline laser. The F-Tac Grimline laser has 3 pros. The accuracy, the recoil control, and the ADS time. The FSS Olive laser has a better ADS time and sprint to fire feed, but I like the recoil control stat that the Grimline laser adds, so I'm gonna pick this one for this build. And then optics, in my opinion, are personal preference. You can run optics, especially if you like want to add other attachments and you don't have like enough room for it. But usually if I would go for an optic, I would go with the Cronin Mini Pro because it's just a nice sight picture. And the tuning for it, the bottom slider is like the most important part. I don't really care about the ADS speed or the flinch resistance. When you do the closer eye position, it makes your sight picture a lot bigger. So you can see a lot more at what you're pointing at, and you're a lot closer to the back of your gun, excuse me. But if you pick farther away, your gun will be a lot thinner, and you'll be a lot farther away, obviously, but you'll be able to see like in your peripheral vision a lot more. I don't like this as much, especially if I'm trying to go like for farther distances to ensure that I get that long shot kill. So I either go in like in between, or I go as close as I can. That's personal preference. You'll need to experiment with that yourselves on what you like, but personally I would do that. And for the rear grip, this is really not needed, but if you want like a faster ADS time, you can go ahead and add a grip to it, or if you I wouldn't really put the recoil control grip on it because it's just not good enough to put it on there. I would always try and go for the ADS time, and there's 2 of these for this specific gun, but I think I'm gonna go for this one because it doesn't hurt my other stats as well. And you can see how like it's back to almost stock. It's a little bit better than stock, and that's usually what I shoot for when I'm building other guns. You can apply these attachments to like almost every other gun in the game, except for like marksman rifles, sniper rifles, obviously. I haven't done the LMGs yet. I haven't gotten them gold or leveled up. I don't know about that, but these are what I would recommend you to do if you want to be as consistent as possible. Anyways, let's test it out. 10 meters, 25 meters, pretty good. Let's try that 50 meters. Okay, I need to get used to the recoil pattern a little bit, but like you can pretty much range people at 50 meters. You're not gonna be engaging people at 50 meters that much, but hopefully this helped you. I'm gonna cut away to some gameplay footage of me using this specific setup, and I hope you enjoyed. Press that like button, comment down below what gun or like class setups you want me to do next, and hopefully you guys enjoyed my first Modern Warfare 2 episode or video, and I hope I can make some more. Thank you. Ew, what the fuck? Greenberg Hotel. Bollocks. Right here, if that door is open, that's a pretty good spot to get some long shots with the SMGs. This spot is pretty good too because people like to sit in that corridor. Right now, I don't know where the fuck everybody is. Okay, they're all on the other side of the map apparently. Oh, this is a really good spot. Right, like, yeah, that's 46 meters away. I don't know what the guy that guy was doing, honestly. But this line right here is like the go-to. Because everybody runs through this part of the map, I hope. My teammates are getting to them too fast. Okay, now they're running through that section. Fuck. Dude, too close. There you go. Like I said, this spot is really good to just sit on here. Holy shit! My headphones. I'm sound whoring the fuck out right now. Right here is also a pretty good spot if you don't like sitting in the open. Anywhere is a pretty good spot if you believe it or not. Look at that! I don't even know how that worked out. That guy was ass. Toss one right here. The cluster mine freaking kill streak is really underrated. Also, I don't know what that guy was trying to do. Oh, and I got a chopper gunner. Like, this was also a really good thing about doing long shots. Like, you can get your kill streaks really fast. But now I'm out of ammo and I'm using the wrong fucking shield upgrade. So I'm gonna run around with the RPG and kill people like that. That guy must be so angry. Ow! I deserve that. How are we losing? I feel like we're winning. I feel like we should be winning. Actually. Oh shit. Perfect. Look, holy shit. Like half the freaking height. Oh, someone shot me. I can't find anyone. Boom! Ah, you should not pick that. Boom! You should not pick that. Oh, boom! You're not safe. Boom! Boom! Okay, I got a pretty good amount of kills with that. Considering that everyone's indoors. Oh, that counts as a long shot. From here to the lobby. Oh, that's sick. Oh my god. Okay. That's a really good spot. I'm adding that to that book. Damn. That was my fault. I wasn't playing objective.